Alright, we're back over in Concord today. We're working on a project that's a continuation of a previous project that actually won us for one of the best hardscapes in North America in 2019. Just on the other side of this sunroom, and we'll show it off once the flowers are kind of up, more in the springtime when it's looking a little bit better. We'll show off both of these projects at the same time after this one gets planted, but I'm pretty excited to get started on this one. Like I said, continuation through this sunroom. This is a breezeway that leads you into the main body of the patio here. We're gonna make this kind of the less formal version of what that was, where that's the entertaining space. This is more of kind of a Zen garden feel. We are gonna use large format granite throughout the whole space in here. We're using a regular pattern, so we're gonna custom cut every single piece of granite in here. You can see currently there's an old bluestone patio. You can see it, obviously, a lot of the things we preach about base preparation. The roots of this tree have started to affect the base preparation of this old patio. It's also extremely slippery, which doesn't tend to happen as much to granite as it does to bluestone, given the porous nature of bluestone. You can see also, if you look close, there's a lot of cracks and spalling that goes on with bluestone. It's just a reaction to a more porous stone in New England's climate, which is why we tend to push people as much as possible towards granite, because it really does last pretty much a lifetime. As you can see, the old patio design really encroached on this real big, beautiful sugar maple tree. What we're gonna do is come away from the main body of the root system of this tree a little bit. While we will be encroaching on it a little, we're using what's known in the industry as structural soil. It's essentially a soil that can be compacted to proper base preparation, unlike this patio had. It also allows the root system of the tree to grow through it without affecting the top of the patio surface. So it lets us keep a real nice, smooth patio for years and years to come. It's definitely the right call on this. Also, to see what's here of the root system of this big, beautiful maple, we're gonna use what's called an air knife or an air spade. Basically excavates with air instead of metal, so it'll save those roots, not do any damage to the tree, and then that structural soil will come back in. So it's a pretty cool process. We'll document a little bit of that for you guys. What we're gonna do is kind of an amorphous shape, if you will. We're gonna kind of play it by ear, but for the most part, this will be the back corner. It'll lead you this way. There'll also be a walkway that comes out of this guest bedroom here, brings you over, and then some plantings in between what's the main body of the patio and the real star of the show on this one. It's actually going to be way out here. This is going to be what's called a Soake Pool. You may have seen them online. They do some pretty interesting pools in the area, actually all over the country. So this one we're going to take and put roots and rocks twist on it. Typically they're tile on the inside. What we're going to do is create the look and feel in this space of kind of a natural water feature, natural watering hole, if you will, like a swimming hole that you might find in the woods. So lots of really cool, like Zen style plantings are gonna wrap around the whole inner. This space is gonna have large format granite coping all the way around the pool, and the interior of the pool itself is all custom cut granite. Huge monolithic benches going in there. It's gonna be quite the project. We're really trying to tie it in to the look of some of the other project, which had big chunky blocks of granite. Not only are we doing that in the pool situation, but we're also going to create some benches, some custom benches that go well with the live edge look of the other side of the patio. So we're creating a radius wall and bench to match another radius wall that we did on the previous project. That'll go here. We're going to inset some lights into the granite. It's going to be pretty wild looking. We're also going to have another bench on the corner right about here. That'll be the edge of the patio to the walkway to the pool area, with some nice plantings in between, again, to really make that space feel calm and more intimate space than the entertaining space on the other side. And then finally, another curved bench right in this area, kind of flanking the patio itself. And we're really excited to get this one done. We're kind of racing old man winter here, so we'll see how much we can get done. We'll definitely be planting it in the spring, but we're really hoping to get the pool and most of the granite work done before winter really takes hold in New England here. So we're really excited to show you. Hopefully you'll see us in a couple months. All right, I don't even know where to begin, but we'll start on this walking path. We're going to show you one of our biggest and most ambitious projects to date. We are officially wrapped up on it, finished all the plants, came back in the fall here to take a peek at it, clean it up for these guys and see what it looks like. Let me give you a little tour. Right here, a little walking path. We manufactured all these stones so you can see they actually follow the curve of the path themselves. We did that on purpose just to give that, exactly that, some purpose to the stone itself and to lead you in that direction. Leads you out to a large format pool surround. This is a Soake Pool that we did completely custom, probably the jewel of the entire project here. What we did is we lined it completely in our granite, custom fabricated these stairs, which the third stair turns into a bench. I think it's a really cool look. It lets you use the coping on this side as the rail to walk down into the pool, which is really nice. Gives it a really nice feel. Our goal here was to go full granite everything, so why not do that to the pool? Typically Soake will use tile in their pool, but we went large format granite like everything else on this patio. So these copings, big 4-inch thick copes, all heated. Everything underneath this has radiant heating. So in the winter, I'll show you a sensor on the other side in a second, but it senses that it's below 39 degrees, senses moisture, kicks right on. Never have to worry about snow on your patio. Pretty cool. Speaking of that, we did one of the first Proline heating systems on a bench, which not a lot of people have ever pulled off. We decided why not take it on as a challenge. So this bench, completely heated as well. Obviously it's got the puck lights in the stones to match what we did on the other side, on the other patio. And then we lead you into kind of the main body of the patio. What we did here, because we were doing a pool, we wanted these large format stones to almost mimic kind of rippling water, and that's the effect that we gave it in the joint lines that you're seeing. 100% custom cut by us, like everything we do. Some of these stones are in excess of 800 pounds. Big boys that we used on this one. We custom fabricated the benching. We decided to take on a little bit of a challenge and take an idea that we used on the other side, which was these big blocky stones here, and then we custom manufactured the top and Frenched it in so it all sits at the same level. Pretty unique little feature there. Puck lights over here, puck lights in here. All around this place will look pretty insane at night. We did some uplighting and a big sugar maple above me. This nice fastigious beech stays really small, doesn't get much wider, gets a little taller. Pretty cool little element for that corner. Essentially what we wanted to create in here was a bit of a Zen garden feel and a lot of greenery. I think we pulled it off pretty well. This is the sensor for the Proline heating. Basically, if the patio has snow on it, this will kick on. Path lighting all throughout. Uplit another tree, Japanese snowbell, to match one that's on the other side. And yeah, pretty wild project. Again, the whole patio is heated. This is all heated. Everything's gonna be pretty cool. 4 seasons of outdoor enjoyment on this one for these guys. So some really good clients. Super happy to do this for them. And we think it turned out really well. Check us out at rootsrocksinc.com.